What it do? What it do? What it do? Shema Brown, what up? I'm going in today. I'm going in. It's a lot of stuff I had to get off my chest. Hit that like button when y'all walk in. Hit the like button when you walk in. I'm going in today, man. A lot of stuff been going on. Thank you for the like. What's good, Brown? Hit that like button when you walk in. I'm going in today, man. There's a lot going on, man. I'm going in. I'm gonna make that quick, and then we're gonna get into do what we do. I need to hit that like button. If y'all just hit it, there's 8 people in here, but I need y'all to hit it. If I could give y'all a shout out and say, you know what I mean, I appreciate the like. I'm going. So when I get a few more people, I'm going in and talk about what I want. Major, what's good? What's good? I already know you show love, bro. Hit that like button. I'm going in. Drink this whole water real quick. Ivo, Carl, what's good? What's good? Money bags, what's good? That's right, we're gonna get it in. Lake Show was good. We about to get it in. I'm definitely want to touch on something. Grant, what up, bro? I'm going in. I'm going in 2 more minutes. Carlton, what up? So I'll give a few more people. Just want to have to repeat myself. Yes, I'm going right now. I appreciate everybody who came in. I did a post. I did a video upload about I think like an hour ago. I'm pretty sure you guys seen it. See, it's about because I was on Twitter and I wasn't even gonna do a video today, but I was on Twitter and the rumors is that Javale McGee, the Lakers looking to move Javale McGee to off the Lakers moving JaVale McGee to the Knicks, and then Lakers also had to give up maybe 2 second-round picks because for Ed Davis, I think they gave up 2. Knicks took on his $5 million contract for 2 second-round picks. So what I'm hearing that JaVale McGee and 2 second-round picks, all this just to get Marcus Gasol more than a minimum deal. More just to do this to get them more than minimum. He could just take the minimum, and that's that. I think that's a lot. We don't have assets. People talking about, oh, Chan, what's good? Renee, what up? People talk about, oh, second round picks. That's nothing. It is something. What's good? What's good? Jay, NBA Chan, Garcia, what up? It is something, right? So I don't know if you guys familiar with Dan, the Laker fan. He has a YouTube channel. Any of y'all guys familiar with Dan, the Laker fan? Me and him went back and forth, right? But it wasn't really about him, but it was more about how I don't like how black players get portrayed as low IQ and dumb, and when it comes to white players, they always high IQ. I don't like that. Like they was killing JaVale McGee. Oh, the Lakers need to get rid of him. He dumb. He had a bad year, and saying a whole bunch of stuff. They do this all the time. I just think it's bad. And then I'm going back and forth with him, and even with other guys who hit me up. It's like, yo, how you gonna say that? People say LeBron and Chris Paul has a high IQ. I'm not. The point I was making is, it's not the. I'm not saying that they say nobody, no black guys have a high IQ. I'm not saying that. I could go a list. I could name 20 guys like this who get pounded on by people saying they dumb. JaVale McGee, people always say low IQ. Nick Young, Lance Stevenson, J.R. Smith. I even heard people say about even back in the days with John Starks, Gerald Wilkins. Who else? This on top of the head. Sean Kemp. It's tons of people, time after time. KCP, all season long, they've saying he dumb, he has a low IQ. It's like, but you don't hear anything. Yeah, he said bad examples. Moneybag, it is true, but I can't really think of a lot of people. It's been I could just name a lot, but they don't say nothing about Ginobili, Jason Williams. Is other white guys that even Danny Ainge when he was playing. It's just a lot of white people. I just don't like the narrative of it. You know what I'm saying? I just don't like it. But you're right. It is like to say Gerald Smith and Lance Stevenson. It is hard to put, but like I said, even KCP, who else? Julius Randle, they said had low IQ. They said we all Laker fans, they say that about Jordan Clarkson has low IQ. So it always, but when it comes to, and it just don't have nothing to do with racist. And this is the thing that killed me when you speak on something like this. When you speak on stuff like this, they say, "Oh, that you being racist." It's not me being racist. It's that it's sad. Even football, not just basketball, football. Same thing they say. Antonio Brown. It's like when it comes to a black man, it's like when it comes to educational or level of thinking is low. But you don't. I never, not one time, hear anything when it comes to a white player. And not one time I ever. Like I said, Ginobili did do bonehead. You don't even hear nobody say about Ginobili. And I can just name a couple guys. The way they play, Sean Bradley, even Mozgov. There's a lot of different people. Period. That you know what I mean. You just don't hear these things, and I just think it's sad that they say this. If you want to say a player, he's a bum. I'm all for it. But all the time, every time, JaVale McGee, to me, I watched him play. He played this role. I seen plenty of times he done a lot of stuff in the past. I understand that. But I saw a lot of times he set picks, rim run, caught the alley-oop and dunked or whatever. You know, I just don't like that. Then another thing it's like they point out so much all the time when it comes to black people. Oh, they did this. But don't look at it. They talk about Marc Gasol. Marc Gasol had a bad, horrible year. I mean, he was horrible. You talk to Toronto fans, they'll tell you. A horrible year. He averaged 7 points, like 6 rebounds. Him and JaVale McGee numbers is the same. JaVale McGee averaged more blocks. Marc Gasol shot 42% from the field. And then not only that, the Lakers got to be careful. I'm not saying if they get Jamal, but I think if Gasol don't want to take the veteran minimum, Boogie, get Dwayne Dedman, who I definitely think is a better fit, go on and move on from it. I would not trade JaVale just because the Clips some money to pay him more money and giving up assets for that. You can use JaVale down the line for a trade. Now we killing ourselves getting rid of a guy like JaVale McGee, who on the last year of his contract, that we might could use for a trade, and plus them second-round picks. We don't have picks as it is. Just to get a guy more money. That's a free agent. Now, I respect it more if Marc Gasol was on Toronto already, and they say, okay, I'll trade you Marc Gasol for JaVale McGee and 2 second-round picks. I respect that more than a guy that's a free agent who had a horrible year, and I don't really see he help us like that at. People always keep saying floor spacing. People don't realize if you watch them Laker game, having Dwight and Anthony Davis, JaVale and Anthony Davis down there, I saw Lillard and all them guys said them guys was big back there. How many blocks JaVale McGee chased down? Them guys was recovering quick. Howard chased down. You know, they looking at the old Marc Gasol. The old Marc Gasol. He had a bad year. He shot 42% from the field. He played 40 games. He missed a ton of games. He didn't do nothing in the bubble. People like, oh, JaVale ain't do nothing in the bubble. Marc Gasol ain't do anything in the bubble. JaVale, and then not only that, Marc Gasol played 27 minutes a game and only averaged 7 points on 42% shooting. JaVale McGee averaged 7 points with 60% shooting. I understand he don't shoot threes, but also he blocked way more shots than Marc Gasol, and he played half his minutes. JaVale McGee played like 13, 14 minutes a game. People not looking at that. Not only that, you don't want to change too much of the dynamic of your team from last year. So that's in case we get rid of that. That means we getting that you're right, Steve. You right. We get killed on a pick and roll with him. You getting killed. I saw times when they did the pick and roll and Javale McGee, the guy went by, Javale McGee came from behind and blocked it. People ain't looking at that, or everything's floor spacing. How much floor spacing we need? The man only playing 14 minutes a game. You still need guys back there and blocking shot. And then he's 36 years old, Marc Gasol. He'll be 36 in January. So people have to be mindful. He already declining. This is going to be another year of him declining. And for a guy to sit there and talk that, oh, I want more money. So you won't trade JaVale McGee and two second people are, oh, second round picks. It is something. If you don't tell me second round picks not something and they charging a team paid $4 million. I can't remember the team paid $4 million for I think the 49th pick, some stuff pick like that. $4 million for the 49th or 48th pick. $4 million. So don't tell me picks is nothing. Second round picks is nothing. How much money Gasol want? I don't know. But they trying to clear money and give the Knicks 2 second round picks for JaVale McGee 2 second round picks for to clear his money off and pay Gasol more and Gasol a free agent. That's what I'm saying. Guys, people not looking at the big picture. This man, if he really want to play that bet, he just made big money. It's not like he took a bunch of everybody do it. You're 36 years old. How a bunch of people took minimum deals. Look what what's the name? And he just coming off a minimum deal. Wesley Matthews. He had a minimum deal last year, and now only getting $3.6 million this year. Rondo. It's a lot of players take. Banks was good. Quan was good. A lot of people had minimum deals. So who he think he is, he can't get a minimum. If I'm the Lakers are stupid. Thank you, Joseph. Joseph, you from Toronto too, right? Yeah. Yeah, I just get boogie. And they getting too much on this floor spacing. How much floor space do you need? If you got 4 guys, you still need. It's 2 ways you win in the game. Are you from California? I forgot somebody on this page from Toronto that always supports me. Hit the like button and hit the subscribe button if you guys ain't subscribed to this channel yet. But you know what I'm saying? Me and if you guys familiar with Dan, the Laker fan, yeah, man went back and forth. He got a little slick out his mouth and things like that. But I never said he was racist, but I just tired of all the time when it comes to black players. It's always either coming out to the draft. You see them labels, they'll sit there and say strength. They'll say whatever strength is weakness. Poor defender, not a good outside shooter, low IQ. All the time. All the time. You don't see, when it comes to the white player, you don't see that. You don't see that. Then, Ginobili clearly blew and was doing boneheaded stuff. They supposed to beat LeBron and them that year. They're supposed to beat them. They're supposed to beat them. He do bonehead. You'll never hear that. I can name a bunch of guys white guys, and it's not a white and black thing. But my thing is, I'm just tired of that narrative. That's all I was saying. You know what I'm saying? Because they was killing JaVale McGee on it. And JaVale McGee, yeah, he did some stuff when he's in Washington. And I'm not saying he the top, but if you look at him with the Lakers, the mistakes he wasn't really making, and that meant a be perfect. He could hit threes, run the floor, and block shots and do everything. JaVale McGee, you didn't see the stuff he was doing in Washington. He played limited minutes to Lakers. He comes set his pick, run hard to the basket, get alley-oops, dunk. And when they was hitting him on a pick and roll, he was chasing down, blocking shots. I heard Damian Lillard. I heard players on Utah, teams all around, even coaches and stuff said the Lakers is big back there. It's like it able KCP and them guys to do that, to cheat on defense, because you have to deal with Howard and JaVale. And then another thing, you have to be smart. You don't want to take too much from your team. It's like, so if JaVale go, that means the only person we bringing back is KCP. That means only player we bring it back from a championship team is KCP. You can't just keep just doing that, and now you're changing the whole that dynamic. That with Anthony Davis and had the White and McGee in that rotation, that was sick. Remember that game we had 20 blocks? Do y'all remember the game when the Lakers had 20 blocks? Howard gone. Montrezl not a shot blocker like that. And Gasol not a shot blocker. Now all the weight is on Anthony Davis. That was important. When them guys got beat, Howard and them guys was there. And then they talk about, oh, he can guard Joker. Stop it. He probably have a better chance guarding Joker if Joker post him up. Remember, Howard guarded Joker both ways. Joker couldn't post Howard up and be successful, and Howard guarded him on the perimeter. Mind you, Joker get on the perimeter and start doing fakes and drive to the basket. Marcus Gasol can't guard him with that. People are sick. I'm not saying we get Marcus Gasol, but I feel we shouldn't have to do all that to get him. A free agent. That's what happened with the Lakers before, and the Lakers got burnt. I don't know you guys' age on here, but when the Lakers with the Steve Nash, I remember like yesterday, when the Lakers got Steve Nash. Steve Nash was old, 38 years old, had all sorts of back problems, couldn't defend a lick. And that wasn't really the Lakers. Point guard production wasn't really the Lakers' weakness back then. You know what I'm saying? Back then, CC, what up? Negro League, what up? Jabbar was good. He wasn't, back then, it wasn't the Lakers' weakness back then. Like, Lakers' weakness back then, more of a defensive guard. Yeah, I want Cousins. I want Cousins bad. The Lakers, yeah, that's right. We had Sessions. We had Ramon Sessions. And the thing was, he came half the season. He played good with the Lakers. Sessions played half the season with the Lakers, and he played good. And they picked up Steve Nash, and what they had to do, and he's a free agent. They did a signing. This is what I'm saying. This always come back and bite people in the butt. He was a free. I hate when guys are free. He was unrestricted. And the Lakers, he wanted to work out because Phoenix, he got ties with Phoenix. Sometimes you have to watch that too when guys do that. Because it's like even like with Gordon Hayward, he's basically like looking out for, even though they ain't getting no deal worked out, but he's been basically looking out for the Celtics. And that's what's his name? That's what Steve Nash did. The Lakers could have paid Steve Nash outright, I believe, like $8 or $9 million that year. We end up giving him $12 million. Right? I think the most we could have paid him, I think $8 or $9 million, I'm not mistaken. So, and we could have got Ramon Sessions for $4 million. Right? The Laker thing always been at that point guard defending guards, not really point guard play, because Kobe dominated the ball anyway. And it's not like Nash is a big-time scorer. You know, he's upgrade over Sessions. But I said it. I called it. I ain't have no channel at this time, but I was saying, I said, yo, Nash is breaking down. Nash, every game he come out the game, he run right to the floor, lay down. Nash is breaking down. People look at numbers. Some players is good, they still could put up numbers, but physically, you could see his face. He start looking old. He was running to that floor. He's breaking down. I said, he ain't going to be able to guard nobody. I said, what do the Lakers need Steve Nash for? Kobe is more the way Kobe played. I didn't really see Kobe and Steve Nash as a good backcourt anyway. Yeah, I love Whiteside. So my thing was this, and I said it. I said it then. I said, why would they do that? Now look what the Lakers did. Lucky it didn't come back and bite the Lakers. The Lakers traded Steve Nash in a sign and trade for 2 or 3 first-round picks. But no, lucky it was top 5 protected the first year, top 3 protected the next year. Now, mind you, we end up turning out. We all know how that turned out. Kobe tore his Achilles, the Lakers got the white, and our team went and rebuild. And God just was happening to be good on Lakers' end. The first year, the Lakers, it was top 5. It was top 5 protected. We kept out of skin of our teeth, kept getting under. And then the next one was top 3. The year what happened? No. You said, do I want some? No, I'm good. The Lakers, it was top 3. And Lakers ended up getting the second pick. That was luck. We kept getting that year after year. That Steve Nash deal could have burnt the Lakers. You can imagine if we'd got the 4th pick and had to give that up for Steve Nash. Steve Nash played like 10 games with the Lakers. When it comes to old players, you got to be careful. Marc Gasol not no LeBron James. And LeBron James is not an exception to the rule where LeBron can end up slowing down. Marc Gasol played 40 games last year. I like Whiteside and Boogie. And they just looking at, and I ain't like what they were saying. They just looking at what the Lakers, what JaVale ain't do good in the bubble. A lot of players ain't do good in the bubble. Montrezl Harrell ain't play good. A lot of players ain't play good in the bubble. A lot of players. But then they saying that the Lakers ain't play at all. It's not like, and see, this is another thing. Baines is good. Yeah, I like Baines. And this is another thing. It's not like JaVale played every game for the Lakers in the bubble and you say he ain't played good. He only had, in the playoffs game, he only played, like, against Portland, maybe 5 games. Well, we only went 5. Well, the Lakers only went 5 games, and then that's it. So you're going to judge a man, he ain't played well in the playoffs in 5 games? And he ain't played the whole playoffs? I bet you I could call out 5 games KCP ain't played good throughout the whole playoffs. 5 games that a lot of players didn't play good. You know what I'm saying? Hold on 1 second. Hello? Yeah. I'm on live. Hold on. He's right here. Come on. Don't download nothing on that phone again, man. I told you that. I keep telling you that. Hello? Yeah, I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? Now what I was saying? You know, like I said, you going through all this guy, that's just a free agent, guy who don't even have a good. This is what I don't understand. I couldn't be in negotiation. I couldn't be in there because I would hurt some feelings. Like that's how I never understood. I hate keep bringing it up, but Mozgov and Luol Deng. Like if I'm in negotiating and we going back and forth, and you, the agent, come to me and say my client want this, I'm gonna have to be straight up with your client. What did your client do? What did Marc Gasol do at this point in his career? Look at the players take minimum deals. Like you said, Rondo. It's a lot of players that even was more productive than him. He got paid his whole career. He was just getting paid. Let me see what Marc Gasol just got paid. How much he just finished getting paid. For that alone, I would want a player like that. You want us to restructure our team and lose a player because you want a little bit more money? What are we going to give you? $4 million? So you bitching over extra $1 million? Ain't going to be too much. It's not like Javale McGee contract going to – it's not like Javale McGee contract going to have, like, get us cap space. Let me see right now Marc Gasol money, man. What he just finished making. Damn, they took it up. Anybody? What's Marcus Gasol numbers? What he made last year? What did Marcus Gasol make last year? 25 million. So you mean to tell me you 36 years old? You 36 years old. You average 7 points, 6 rebounds, 27 minutes a game, 42% from the field. 42% from the field. 36 years old, and they telling you a minimum contract. Now you're gonna make them lose access, 2 second-round picks, and a player who they won a championship with. And not only that, let's talk about this. Javale McGee, how the chemistry. They chemistry, Javale McGee, they love Javale McGee. He need to take the vet. Exactly. That right there, and that's why I say I don't understand these Laker fans. They downgrade Javale so much. They downgrade to Javale. I don't care. They just need to get rid of this con. All on there, they talking about this man. I don't care. They just need to get rid of him. But of course, second round picks is nothing. Like, stop it. Y'all act like he had better numbers than Marcus Gasol. They both on Marcus Gasol play on the winning team, and Javale played on championship team. They both had the same, and Javale, he played twice the amount of minutes he played. Twice the amount of minutes Javale played. Look at them point per minute. Let's do Javale McGee point per minute. It blow Marcus Gasol numbers out the water. You said listen, left. I want to talk to you. Do not leave this live right now. I want everybody to see the guy. Lefty sucks, right? Let me ask you this: did you see what was you on Twitter? Was you on Twitter? I'm not making it about race. I'm not making it totally about race. Was you on Twitter? You don't see people call Terrell, he dumb, low IQ and stuff like this. I don't make stuff up just to make it up. It's not the point of being taken serious, but okay, analysts, they can't really say it too much, but analysts sometimes say, analysts sometimes say, these guys high IQ, and they say it in a roundabout way. I'm just defending a lot of people on Twitter, and they're not just analysts. It's people, and it's not just people trolling. It's guys who kind of, like I said, this happens all the time. When it comes, I don't know what's your race, and it's not like I'm being racist, but give me one time you ever heard them say a white player had low IQ. Tell me one time you ever heard they say a white player in history has a low IQ. They say it all the time with black people. Even them kids coming out the draft. If you look at it, go to the scouting reports. They say weakness. When you go see these kids come out draft, kids 19 years old, they say they have a strength up there, and then they go to the weakness. When you look at the draft net, and you look at it, they say strength. They say wherever their strengths are, and then they say weakness, maybe defense, outside shooting, then they say low IQ. You never see that a white guy. I'm not making it about race. I'm saying they shouldn't say, I'm tired of them always making that to be something. And I'm telling the truth. I'm not I'm here bucking for no views. I'm not here bucking for anything. Like I said, it's and anybody know who watch this channel know it's nothing racist about me, because Luka is one of my top guys. I like Porzingis. You know what I'm saying? But the point is, and it's not about, my thing is, they kill black people all the time. All the time. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying, see, look what you said. Look at Rondo. I'm not saying they don't say no blacks. I can name 100 black players right now they done said that about. A bunch of black players. And not only, like I said, they said that you never heard about Mario Ginobili. Look at the bonehead plays he made, bone after play, plays. You know what I'm saying? What up, Steve? That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I just don't like that narrative. Exactly. It is players like that, but I think they don't say it both ways. But they don't say that. That's what I'm saying. They don't say it. And my thing is, when it comes to JaVale McGee, I just think, and his mom's even spoke on that, and it's like he could kill. No, I don't want to see their son and people call him dumb and stuff like that. He dumb. He's stupid. He got low IQ. This and that. Like that's kind of low key embarrassing. That's all I'm saying. It don't have nothing to do with no race. It don't have nothing to do with no race. But even in football, they say about Antonio Brown, he good. This and that. They say in all sports. I'm not saying they don't say no black. We all know they say LeBron, Rondo, and certain players has high IQ. I know they say that. I'm not saying it's a whole general thing. My thing is, and my whole thing was more my whole thing is more with the Lakers, with the fan base killing JaVale McGee. He said Gronk is dumb. But they never say that about, you never hear anybody saying about Gronk. And I'm a big Gronk fan. Gronk is my guy. Gronk is one of my favorite players. That's what I said. When somebody say racist is stupid, because in basketball, Luka is one of my favorites. And football, Gronk, anybody know me, I got to meet Gronk. Gronk is the coolest shit. You know what I'm saying? Gronk is one of my favorite. I was a big Larry Bird fan. Baseball, we ain't gonna talk about that. Like, you know, I like a lot of like guys. Clemens. I like Clemens. I like Jason Varitek. I'm a Red Sox fan. I'm a Boston Red Sox fan. And Romanowski. They say he's dirty, but they're right. They say he's dirty and stuff like that. And I'm a big Romanowski fan. I like physical. I like guys who toughness. But my thing is, it's not. My thing, the slander he get, this they like get rid of his contract. I don't care. And they talk about 2 second-round picks. Is who cares about 2 second-round picks? Is big. I just told y'all that the 48th or 49th pick went for $4 million. They sold the 48th or 49th pick for $4 million. And why we should have to give up? A guy Marc Gasol just made $25 million. My thing is, if the Lakers get him, they get Marc Gasol. It's not about if the Lakers get Marc Gasol or not. It's not about me. But my thing is, Marc Gasol, for him, he's showing the Lakers always, if you look at the Lakers team been like this. The Lakers team last year, let's talk about their chemistry, right? This man he's 36 years old, had a horrible year. Just coming off getting $25 million. You're going to make a team. If you want to join the team, you tell them, oh, you want more money. The most he will get is $4 million with the Lakers. The most. Because the Lakers ain't trying to go to hit that tax. So for an extra million, a little over $1 million, you're going to make them uproot and trade one of their players who he well like in the whole team. JaVale McGee and Anthony Davis are like this. He cool with LeBron. He cool the whole team. The team will be, he got a lot of spirit. He's like the life of the party. You listen to Danny Green, they say it. Jared Dudley kept the team together. JaVale McGee was the life of the party. So now that's a big thing. You taking over the team because the guy won an extra $1 million. That just getting, it's one thing if he just took, like right now, Rondo just got a low, just got a minimum deal. So I can understand he wants more money. This man made money his whole career, Marc Gasol. So you want to come on the team and force their hand to get rid of a well-liked guy on their team that is productive. Look at JaVale McGee point points per minute. This is the thing I'm trying to explain to you guys. Why are we tripping on the center? He does a lot of things. Like I said, Marc Gasol could have joined the Lakers right now, take the $2.6 million. If he want to be on the Lakers, he could take the $2.6 million. So I'm gonna ask you this: anybody who watching this is your opinion. You would rather trade a JaVale McGee, who well liked in the locker room, who also has value on that team. Do you think it's worth it, JaVale McGee, in 2 second round? Everybody know we don't got picks as it is. We traded one this year. We traded a bunch of them to New Orleans. To trade something we don't have, I don't care if it's 2024. Those picks come in handy. We make a use JaVale McGee in February in a trade. We make a need his salary in February in a trade. Do y'all think this? I'm gonna ask y'all this question. Is it worth giving JaVale McGee? Y'all all know what he do for the Lakers, how he is. Trade JaVale McGee and his 2 second-round picks. JaVale McGee and 2 second-round picks just to give Marc Gasol $4 million and he could just take the $2 million. It's not like he's a free agent. I mean, it's not like he's under contract. He's a free agent. Same situation like Steve Nash. That Steve Nash deal burnt the Lakers. The Lakers could have outright gave Steve Nash $9 million. They signed and trade and gave him all that. That's all right, left. Not worth it. That's my whole point. It's not worth it. We all know Marc Gasol was a good player in his days. I'm not saying if Lakers want to sign him, they can sign him. You exactly, Ryan. I like that. We still gonna need 2 big men. Still gonna need 2 big men. Because you cannot count. We all know Anthony Davis said he don't want to play. So don't even count him as like, even though he could play some center. And Montrezl is only 6'8". And we already saw what Joker and them did to him. And you just don't want to put that on. Exactly, left. That's the point I'm making. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. The Lakers needed, like you cutting trying to send this man. You don't realize what it do to locker. JaVale McGee, he gave us the insight of the bubble. He has his own YouTube channel, and he did the bubble. And JaVale McGee just a high spirit, cool type of dude. You're not gonna see too many guys like him that you could give 12, and he producing. He be playing 12 and 14 minutes, and people get mad at him like he played 30 minutes, like he a major factor. Everybody who came on that, and then you want to lose your whole team? We lost Rondo, lost Howard, lost Avery Bradley. You know what I'm saying? May lose Markieff Morris. You want to lose every free agent we have and only bring back one person is Markieff Morris? I mean, bring it back KCP? That's the point I'm making. All this over. And this is the same. Most of the times when stuff like this happen, shit go wrong. It always happen that way. It always. God forbid they do this and get rid of JaVale just to sign him. He get hurt. Then it be like, damn, we could have used JaVale. All this over a little bit of money. Same thing happened with new OKC with OKC with James Harden. When you start fighting over pennies, it backfires. Always remember that in life. Or anytime you start fighting over pennies, if you don't beat it, period. When you fight over pennies, it backfires on you. You know what I'm saying? That always happens. OKC is pennies. Get this man over $4 million. You didn't want to budge over $4 million, and that's over and it was $4 million throughout the whole contract, not $4 million per year. See, that's the thing. $4 million is pennies, knowing this is a good, excellent player, and y'all just went to the finals. OKC just went to the finals. Harden was like in his 3rd year in the league, a player that's going up with and talent, going up. So you would rather trade that instead of running it back, bringing a guy up at that over $4 million. It was $4 million out the whole contract, not $4 million per year. Where you be like, well, damn, that ended up adding up to $16 million. No, it was $4 million throughout the whole contract. When you penny pinch like that, it goes bad. Marc Gasol, he penny putting the Lakers under this tightrope. The Lakers said, okay, we talk to the minimum deal. I don't want a vet minimum. I may go back to Toronto. Just to give him $4 million. The most the Lakers give him was $4 million. So of an extra, so basically that's only an extra. His vet minimum is 2.6, 2.7. Gasol vet minimum. So to do all that for that little bit, that shit comes back and bites you, man. It comes back and bites you. Then them second round picks, then God forbid, let's say Marc Gasol get hurt. We all know he only played 40 games last year. Let's say he get hurt. Then the first thing, we could have used Javale McGee. Now you done killed two. You killed all your assets. Now you got no trade chip in Javale McGee. You missed out on 2 second-round picks. That's what holding the deal up. They saying the Knicks asking for 2 second-round picks. The Lakers said they was willing to give him 1 second-round pick, which I wouldn't even do none of that. If you don't want to take the super, go get Boogie Cousins, get Dwayne Dedman. You're killing a whole bunch of things on your team, and now you basically have a whole. And then the way the Lakers style of play. Now your whole Anthony Davis and Marc Gasol is different than having Davis and McGee, Davis and Howard. You don't want to change too much the dynamic of your team. Yeah. We change the only player we bring back is KCP, basically. And then not only that, let's say this. Dennis Schroeder. If you look at him play, right, he like to break down and throw lobs. Who he throwing lobs to? Let's say Anthony Davis out the game. Now he throwing a kick out. Now he listen to assists. He going to kick it all the way out. It's not like Gasol is some Klay Thompson. He's not no Klay Thompson. It's not like that's money when they kick it out to him. It's a lot they need to think about. It's a lot. And I wouldn't want a player like that. A player who's saying they want to play with me, but you trying to squeeze my nuts for $1 million? For $1 million extra, you squeezing my nuts where I have to move pieces just to bring you in? I wouldn't even want a player like that. You're right, Ryan. I wouldn't even want a player like that. We're trying to do something and build something, have a bench, have a team, knowing that it's a short turnaround for the Lakers. I believe Bron and AD going to be taking a lot of games off. Why would you want a guy who just made $25 million? If it's one thing he kept getting these little bit contracts, and now he want to cash out. Look at Serge Ibaka. Look at forget Serge Ibaka. Let's talk about Montrezl Harrell. Montrezl Harrell, 26 years old. He ain't make no real money in the NBA yet. Montrezl Harrell, the most he made in the NBA was $7 million. He's 26 years old. The most he ever made, $7 million. And life, you don't know what can happen. Injuries, anything can happen. He took way less. Charlotte was offering him more money. He took less. So you may tell me you got 36 years old who just coming off making $25 million, doing all this for an extra $1 million. You don't want guys like that. You say I'm speaking nonsense? Tell me how I'm speaking nonsense. You tell me how I'm speaking nonsense. I want everybody to look at this guy comments right here, Def Gaming. He said I'm speaking nonsense. Please tell me how I'm speaking nonsense. I'm gonna wait and please tell me how I'm speaking nonsense. I appreciate that, Jose. Appreciate that. You saying repeat? How you gonna say I'm speaking nonsense and then you're gonna sit there and say repeat what I say? How you ask me to repeat what I said and you say I'm speaking nonsense? I'm saying I wouldn't want. I'm gonna repeat it. I said the Lakers or anybody, anytime anytime a player that's nickel and diamond and nick picking, you don't want a player like this. Especially, number one, Marc Gasol is 30. I'm talking about Derek. I'm talking about Marc Gasol. Marc Gasol, 30 years old, 36 years old, clearly declining. Looked bad last year, but looking worse and worse as time going. He played better in the beginning of the season, looking bad each month. Looked horrible in the bubble, right? He shot 42% from the field, averaged 7 points, 6 rebounds, 42% from the field. Him and Javale McGee got similar numbers. Javale got more blocks, and Javale and Marc Gasol played 27 minutes. Javale played 15 minutes, 14 minutes a game. And Javale got the same numbers he playing 14 minutes. The point I'm making is Marc Gasol is a free agent. Derek, this is what I was trying to explain to Def Gaming. He said, I'm speaking nonsense. Marc Gasol just got finished making $25 million. He's been making money his whole career. Making money his whole career. He at the end of his career say, oh, he want to play for the Lakers. Why would you want to take a major part of JaVale McGee? I don't know if you guys follow the Lakers like I follow it. The Lakers chemistry is like this. JaVale McGee, Danny Green on his podcast, a lot of people said this. JaVale McGee was the life of the party. We all know about his personality. He kept us informed with the behind the scenes with the YouTube, right? He kept us informed and all this different thing like that. He's the heart, I can say the heart and soul of the team, but he the life of the party of the team, kept the team loose. He close to a lot of players on there. Lakers already lost a lot of their players. Quinn Cook, a lot of their players. Lakers didn't bring back nobody but KCP. My whole thing is this. If this man Gasol want to play for you, why he wouldn't just take the veteran minimum is 2.6? It's not like the Lakers can give him $15 million and he settling for 2.6. No, the most he'd be getting is $4 million because the Lakers already at that tax, at that tax apron. They already up there at that tax apron. So if you tell the Lakers and you see the Lakers had to trade McGee and 2 second-round picks, this to bring you in for an extra $1 million, I wouldn't want to play it like that. And I was basically saying to him, Derek, I was basically saying was most of the time stuff like that happens, it always go wrong. He nickel and diamond over the most. I guarantee you they do it. The most he could get is $4 million. The Lakers are. It's not like the Lakers don't have no cap space. But he'd be basically fitting into JaVale. JaVale make $4 million. My thing, if he want to play for the Lakers, he could just join the Lakers. Why would you want them to uproot a player that's a pop for $1 million that make your team better? Because now they get you. Now the Lakers don't still have to go get another center. If they get rid of McGee, they're gonna have to get another center. And the way you holding things up, let's say Boogie and let's say Dwayne Dedmon end up signing somewhere. Boogie took a minimum deal. You know what I'm saying? Boogie took a minimum. A lot of players, when they get late in their career, take little deals. This man, Marc Gasol, just made $25 million. Hit the like, hit the subscribe if you guys not subscribed to this channel. Hit that like button. He just got through for making. Why would you want to play it like that? If you were in the organization, everybody know. I'm gonna tell you a few things with the Lakers' strength last year that everybody throughout the league talked about. One, they always talked about the Lakers' chemistry. Always the Lakers' chemistry. Do you remember when Dwight Howard, JaVale McGee, and Anthony Davis had 20 blocks? So now Dwight Howard gone. Now if JaVale McGee gone, where are we getting them blocks at? JaVale McGee, a lot of times when he's getting beat off the dribble, he was going down, chasing down blocks off pick and roll. Marc Gasol get killed off pick and rolls. If you want to build your team and have a strong team, you don't want them to start subtracting players. You don't want them to Yeah, we do need Cousins. But what can happen is the Lakers right now trying to work out something with the Knicks. The Knicks want JaVale McGee and 2 second-round picks. The Lakers said they'd give him 1 second-round pick and JaVale McGee, which I think all of it is for $1 million for a guy who ain't even built like that, ain't doing nothing. If Marcus Gasol want to play on this team, if he want to, he could just come. Same thing like Steve Nash. The only difference, Steve Nash did get an extra $3 million because the Lakers could have gave Steve Nash $3 million. He ended up getting 12. But look what the Lakers had to do. The Lakers had to give 3 first-round picks. It just that end up working in the Lakers' favor that the lottery just kept falling in the Lakers' favor. But in reality, exactly, we're going to need at least one athletic. Ryan, you on point. We're going to need another athletic big man. You're right, Ryan. You're 100% right. There's not that many athletic big men. I don't know what's up with the thing money. They not even talk. Quiz, what up? You know what I'm saying? I sign Whiteside. The Lakers need some more of that shot blocking. McGee got traded to the Cavs? Wow. This is what I'm saying. For a second-round pick? I like McGee. Like a lot of guys on this channel, I noticed. Thanks for the reporting, fellas. A lot of guys on this channel was down on McGee, but y'all ain't look at a lot of the positive he did for the team. And then, okay, he played 14 minutes. Bad trade. We had to give them picks too, or they gave us a pick? And look at these people so happy. I'm looking at that. He's gone. People happy. People happy. I'm telling you, it's going to backfire on the Lakers, and I hate to say it. I hate to say it. You doing this to give a man a little extra money, and the guy that's a free agent. Watch this backfire. And I'm glad that I got a lot of people on here. Everybody hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I'm gonna write this date down because that shit always happens in life. And we had to give up a second-round pick. Like people make it. Let's talk about second-round picks for the people who just come in. Second-round picks, a 48th pick went for $4 million. A 48th pick went for $4 million. So don't tell me second-round picks is nothing. Especially a team. It's one thing. It's nothing for a team. Like now, if you OKC, of course, second-round picks is nothing. But the Lakers don't have shit. The Lakers don't have shit. Watch the Lakers on this McGee. I want to, it's crazy. And then you killing too much of your team. Right now, mind you, the Lakers' whole dynamic. We have to think like this too. Look at we won the championship last year. We all said, what was our weakness last year? We need a better guard. Never our big man game was crazy. We was good with the big man. You heard players say all time and time again. What the players say? Yo, the Lakers is big. Coaches after the game, they were just too big down there. They was too big. Hit the like button. How all your people, whoever didn't hit the like, please hit the like button. Come on, here's a man saying please. If y'all know that I didn't hit the like button, let's hit it. Let me see if it jumped. I got all these people online. I only got 20. There we go. 28. Let me see it jump. 28. I don't ask for donations and none of that. Come on, y'all can at least give me some love. I don't got a lot of subscribers or nothing. All I'm asking for is a like and a subscribe. Y'all can do that because I'm giving y'all some real shit. Like I said, I'm not biased about nothing. I've been watching this game for years. I study this game. When I watch basketball, I just don't. When I watch not just the Lakers, I watch other teams. I watch everything as a scout. Even when I'm watching kids, I like, yo, he can't go. That just in me. I always watch like plus minuses, how they, they strength, their weaknesses. That's how I watch basketball. And that's why when I watch basketball, I don't like the woman to be around me. I like to watch it if I got other people in the game. I don't like watching basketball games in ball, especially when the Lakers play. I don't even Rob took an L today. You're right, Negro Lee. He took an L today. I don't even like watching a Laker game if it's in the ball. I like to sit down and watch. I like to sit there and study the game. So basically, like I said, I see some things that people don't see because I watch it, not just the Lakers, not just the Laker game. I watch other teams like that. And I saw Gasol. He's slipping. He making the Lakers do all this. He just made $25 million. Yeah, he going all this for Gasol. Now I hope I bet next center be good because you can't need just more than him. And let me see this. Let's say this. Now, how Marc Gasol? If Marc Gasol, let's say Marc Gasol, he slipped, or mind you, the game changing. It's more about athletic big men now. So either small bigs or athletic bigs. Vogel don't play him much. How he gonna act? He just finished getting $25 million and was averaging 27 minutes a game. Is he gonna be on the bench cheering and being all right? He's all right. Marc Gasol. You said Jose. You said Mark is better than McGee. It's not the point. I don't know because you be in and out. I don't know if you heard what I was saying, Jose. It's not the point if he's better than McGee or not. It's not like It's not like I'm saying if Marc Gasol was on Toronto and they traded him for McGee. Marc Gasol's a free agent. Marc Gasol had a bad year. Marc Gasol 36 years old. Marc Gasol shot 42% from the field. Marc Gasol, I guarantee you with the Lakers, I want to see the numbers because the Lakers don't got no cap space. The Lakers are offering Marc Gasol $2.7 million. $2.7 million the Lakers was giving Marc Gasol, right? He doing all this for what? Watch what the number come out. Where you gonna make them trade a beloved player on a team that they still can use? Lakers need an athletic big man to block shots. I don't know if y'all remember the game. The Lakers had a game where they blocked 20 shots. Y'all don't see the post game. Yeah, they trade him to the Cavs. Yeah, so they just said, and we give up a second round pick. And y'all have to think like this. Whiteside, I take Whiteside, but y'all have to think like this. The Lakers changing now. They whole way they played last year is going to be different. We don't know how that's going to work for us. We all us Laker fans, all we've been saying all year is we need better guard play. Our big man game was tight. We said we need a wing defender and better guard, a penetrating guard. Okay, we get Dennis Schroeder, right? So now that changes something. Montrezl Harrell, that changed some. Now our game changing now. How we played last year is starting to change. But you don't want to do too much of a change. Hit the like, I'm looking at 90, 100 people on this. I only got 34 likes. Can y'all show some boys love, man? I just want to see some people. I don't ask for donations. You know what I'm saying? I thank you. Whoever hitting it, thank you. It's going up. I just want to see my channel look different from I see other people's channels be going up. Yeah, a lot of people on live. That's what I'm saying. I just want to see. I be seeing people with 100 likes and stuff like that. I'm like, damn, I'm trying to get my shit popping like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Gasol. Like I said, I didn't have a problem with the Lakers signing Gasol. Thank you, Steve said that's the first thing I do. Thank you, Steve, man. I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Hit the like and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed to me, I need 400 subscribers, man. I saw a guy in the Gucci man. This man went from 11 views yesterday to. I appreciate that, Laker 3. You're right. Breaking Marc Gasol officially signed 2 years, $12 million with the Lakers. Where the Lakers get? I'm confused. Thank you, Hall of Fame Jay. Where did the Lakers get this money? I'm confused. Steve, help me, because Steve know the cap. Steve, to my understanding, I don't know if you know the Lakers cap situation. To my understanding, they said when the Lakers signed Montrezl Harrell, they said the Lakers, when the Lakers signed Montrezl Harrell, thank you, 2K. They said the Lakers was right at our tax apron. So we only could give out minimum deals. And McGee only made $4 million. How I don't understand that. Oh, he said not sure. Yeah, I don't, because I clearly heard. That's what I said. That's why I was under the impression that he only could get $4 million. So now he getting $6 million. Yeah, plus picks. Yeah, Ivo. Yeah, Baines went to Toronto. That's an upgrade. Baines is better than why they didn't get Baines? This is the thing I'm saying. I'd rather get a younger player, that Steve know how good Baines is. You know what I mean? I'd rather get a player who's going up in talent. Baines not young like that, but Baines, I guarantee Baines probably got less money. How much money Baines got? See, this is what I'm saying. Lakers sometimes get this name stuff. Baines is good. Oh, he got 14 million? Baines got 14 million. Said Gasol fit for the Lakers. Joseph said we got Jordan Bell and Alfonso McKinney. Who's we, Joseph? Who your team, Joseph? I hope you talk the Lakers. Jordan Bell. I don't like no Jordan Bell. I would not like Jordan Bell. Jordan Bell? Like Alfonso McKinney? Like, what's wrong with these kids? Jordan Bell? Let me look at the Twitter. Lakers got Jordan Bell and McKinney. Why? See, that's what I'm saying. Now they got the Jordan Bell is garbage. See, now you left with garbage like that. And Alfonso McKinney. Oh man. That's what I'm saying. See, all right. They need depth. Them guys is bums. Jordan Bell is a bum. He can't even make a layup. I never was big on him. He's an undersized player. He's not good. You saying Cap? Please hope it be Cap, Jose. I'm about to look. Let me look, man. But they said non-guaranteed. Why sign him in the first place? Oh, Cleveland. See, y'all ain't tell me that. He said Cleveland trading Jordan Bell and Alfonso McKinney. Oh, yeah, Lakers can cut them. Okay, the Lakers can cut them. Made me feel a little better. I'm thinking that the Lakers signed them guys. Oh, Lakers traded them to Cleveland. Okay, Lakers can waive them. All right, that make a lot more sense. Ivo said my channel popping, bro. I appreciate that, man. I just need some more likes, though. More likes will make even more popping. If I got 182 people on here and I got 56 likes, when I get off here, if I don't have 400 subscribers, y'all can help the boy get 400 subscribers. Y'all can help me get 400 subscribers. We on tonight. You see, I want y'all. I want y'all to see something about the guys who've been rocking with me. Look how happy these guys for me, man. Guys like Chosen One, Eric, Jose, Steve, Joseph, Twiz, all these guys, man. This week cause my happy. They want me to win. They always tell y'all guys to hit the like button, subscribe. Y'all want me to win. I don't ask for nothing. I have a podcast too, the Beat 139. I'm gonna put it in the thing. I got the sort of plug on that. I have a podcast called the Beat 139. We interview a lot of guests, you know. So I definitely love y'all. Show that channel love too. But I shouldn't have. I think I should have more than. See, Squid said I deserve it. I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Put the link in the bio. Yeah, I just put it up there. The Beat 139. Thanks, man. Jose said he's gonna subscribe. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I'm a 49ers fan too. 49ers for life. Clues play the 3. My thing is this. Reason why I do this channel and I be hyped to doing it, even though my numbers be low and everything, my people who always come support me. It's like we all know each other too. Everybody on the chat, like we like a small family. It's like 15 of us, but we all cool with each other. Like it's all like everybody know each other, yo, and they talk amongst each other during the chat. I like this channel. So if you guys don't want to subscribe, I'll still be alright, but I would like for you to, you know what I'm saying, to get more people. But I'm good either way y'all look at it. And sometimes it's not always about a bunch of people. It's about good basketball minds, people. All you guys, y'all know about basketball. You know what I'm saying? And y'all know where my heart at. I'm not just saying stuff like me and Dan, the Laker fan, we got into a little back and forth. You know, Jay Buggs, appreciate that. We got into a little back and forth over this situation. My thing, what I was trying to explain to him is, we were saying about the when they say about a lot of African American players is low IQ. That's what I'm saying. I don't want to keep getting to that. Crane, what do you say, Paul? No. See, we don't want to do that. Just like Kobe wanted. I understand, but we not see. We don't have it in the bag like people think we have it in the bag. We don't need no Paul Gasol. I don't like old players. And people, y'all keep saying, a lot of people think shooting. You need guys to defend too, man. You need guys who could defend. If you can't put guys, and especially now, if you're not putting a big shot blocking demon in the back, mind you, we have to look at Anthony Davis is injury prone. Let's just keep it all the way. Every time, how many times he fell? Let's just talk about this. How many times he fell during the playoffs and he got up gimpy? His ankle, his arm, his finger. You know what I'm saying? Who else out there? There's a couple. Everybody sub up. That's right. Look at my boy Laker height. You know what I'm saying? Groove Money in the building. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? People think, okay, we got Montrezl Harrell in the bag. It's not that simple. We need a center? Yes, we still need a center. Because you have to look at it like this. Jordan Bell, they came through a trade, but I think them guys getting cut. Because they said they're on non-guarantee. I don't see the Lakers keeping them guys. I don't see it. They said them guys was on a trade for McGee. I'm gonna miss McGee. I ain't gonna lie. I like McGee. I like guys who like I said, he's very productive in the little bit minutes he got. We don't know how Marc Gasol gonna act when it's time for him to get benched, because it's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? People keep saying Marc Gasol. Y'all think about. They said McGee is clumsy. No, but y'all have to look at. See what I understand. Well, I notice with a lot of people, when they like somebody, they like them. When they don't like somebody, they just don't like them. Because I watch the game and we all watch it. Like, and I just hate to even bring it up, but I see it all the time, and it's biasness to it. Where when you like somebody, you don't see just like a girl. You don't see no wrong. She's doing all type of shit under your eyes. She really not the girl for you. She doing stuff that you should know to yourself, man, let me get out this relationship. But you stick by it because you like her. It's like the same thing. Now, I think like you, if I was just like, let's say if I was in Caruso to be offered a max. Let's say if I was in a coma and I just happened to wake up and ain't see the finals. I think that Caruso lit it up. He made a player two and a decent defensive player two in each round in some games. You look at it, his field goal percentage, his scoring, everything was horrible. He make a play here and there, and he's the best thing since sliced cheese. Not just him. Let's say KCP. KCP, it's not like he was a diamond. He made plays here and there. He only averaged, what, like 13 points? And I saw guys get thank you, 2K. I like 2K. 2K showing love, man. I appreciate that, man. He said he want to see me win, man. That's what it's about, man. Yeah, Marcus O coming to LA. Like I said, it's not too much of a thing, but people have to realize he's 36 years old. And he's been declining each month. I hope a Toronto fan come on here. I hope a Toronto fan come. Like I said, he's just coming off an injury. See, 30. Thank you. Look at Cox. Cox said, people don't realize that. When a guy get older, I'm telling you, I play ball. I swear to God to you. I twist my ankle, a regular sprained ankle. Then I stopped playing ball when I got a little older. And it just changed. I'm like, God damn, I'm not. It changed. I've always been like athletic. It changed. When you get old, it's to just talk about hoes. You're a funny guy, man. Yo, it changed. Bogdan, yeah, he was a beast. But it changed. When you old, that's why people keep saying I'm getting back and forth people with LeBron. LeBron getting older, man. Let's just keep it what it is. I'm not saying, but all it takes for one turn and it can keep happening. You'd be surprised. I'm pretty sure some of you guys play ball and you play ball every day. You'd be like, damn, how come I ain't athletic? Some guys don't even get injuries and their athleticism change. It just happens. For all the time, undefeated. And I just think Marc Gasol, I just don't see. Yeah, Bron, some people may just be, but Marc Gasol, anybody is a Toronto Raptors fan? Because since I put his name up here, Toronto fans may be up here. I guarantee a Toronto fan would see what I'm saying. He did not play. I watched him a few times. Mind you, I watched, like I said, when I watch the game, I just don't watch Laker games. Like, you know what I'm saying? When I watch the game, he said I hit 260. I got 260 subscribers. I got 268 on here. He said I hit 260 subs. Come on, let's get that up. No, he's not. He's not a monster rebound defender. No, he's not. He's a solid 3-point shooter. You're from Toronto. He did not have a good year like that. He did not have a good year like that. He did not. His game been slipping. His game slipping. I want Boogie. I want Dwayne Dedman. We need another big man. Gio, what's good? You know what I'm saying? We need another big man. Why I want Boogie? Because I think Boogie is still a monster. I still believe in his game. I think that his game's so dominant, and I think that he's worth the risk. I don't see his game slide off. He's playing on one leg and has 16-8 with Boston. I mean, with the Warriors when he came off that Achilles. 16-8. Walked in game one. Game one with Golden State off of Achilles. And now ACL ain't as near as bad as Achilles. 16-8. Easy. That was easy. Capella too much money? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of guys. I'm gonna say what's up to Bradley, Cox, Eric, Jose, Alexander, Chris, Gavin, Harvey, B Fitness, Rick Kyle, Giles to Portland. Yeah, I like Harry Giles. You know what I'm saying? I just think so much of Boogie. Boogie is like one of my favorite players. Nobody want no Kevin Love. Yeah, I just think that what you could get from Boogie, and I think the production you may get, people just think like the Lakers because they got Montrezl Harrell is a slam dunk on them winning this shit. You got to play, man. You had to play. This game here, you had to play, man. You had to. You think you're just gonna come in and this gonna win? It don't work like that. People saying that the Clippers don't worry, Lakers got it. Shit. It's a lot to this game. And then Brooklyn. And then not only that, it's like us having a whole new team this year. Yeah, Braun be 36 next month. Yeah. Kuzma, Jared Allen, Clint Capella. Yeah, Lakers need another big man. They need another 7-foot guy. 6'11", 7 foot. Not no power forward. They need another big man. He said, where the donate button? I don't even have that, Mike. I appreciate that, Mike, man. I appreciate that. I don't even have nothing set up, man. I just be on here for the love. I definitely appreciate that, man. That means a lot to me, man. You offer me some money. You know, I'm doing what I love right now. You know, I hope you hit the subscribe button and the like button. You know, I just love basketball, and I'm well rounded about every team. I'm locked in on every team. You know, because this game here, I could break down any player just about in this league, man. Like I said, there's no biasness towards me. I get nothing out of being biased, but you know what I'm saying? I just hate when it be one-sided. And I always stick up for the people who one-sided. Like when they was killing JaVale McGee, calling him low IQ, dumb, all on Twitter. He's dumb, he goofy, get him out of there. You know, I just didn't like how they was killing him, and then they killing him for Marc Gasol, and they had the same numbers, and JaVale McGee played half the minutes he played. JaVale McGee averaged 14 minutes. This guy averaged 27 minutes. I'm not saying he's who better, who not, but they could have just got him. But we're gonna see Brick Squad. Our second unit is definitely better. I don't know who's gonna start, how I'm gonna donate some cash to the account. I appreciate that, bro. Oh yeah, y'all got Eton. That's why I went on the Lakers. Eton Moore, Steve. Phoenix is low key doing a lot of good moves. I like the Drake Crowder. Crowder is a good pickup for Phoenix. Eton, I like Eton Moore. I like Eton Moore. I like Eton. Phoenix is low key doing, and the way they building their team, they doing it right. They doing it right. You know what I'm saying? 111 likes. I appreciate that. Let's get some more likes up. Look at my guys, man. Look at my guys. Look at NBA Chan, Laker Hype, Chosen One. You guys want y'all to represent for the kids, man. But if I'm Washington, if the Lakers don't get Boogie, I'd love Boogie to go to Washington. I would love Boogie. I still believe in Boogie. I think he's gonna do good. Signing later in the season, nah. Yeah, Steve, you're right. It's up. You know what I'm saying? It's up. See, a lot of people saying this like about Marcus, so I guarantee a lot of people ain't watching this year. I guarantee people gonna buy how he was. I'm not knocking him. I'm not saying Gasol's a bum. I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is he declined like crazy. He had a real bad year. He had a real bad year. He's declining. He's getting older. That's all I'm saying. Dennis Carr was good. Brian Foster. K4. The win. Lakers need a wing defender. They need a wing defender and another center. I thought Gasol was just going to sign outright with the Lakers. I didn't think that he was going to they was going to have to get rid of McGee for that. Everybody keeps saying space, and our offense wasn't a problem. See, that's what I said. Some people, I don't think a lot of the guys watch the Laker game like I watch it. Floor spacing wasn't really not that big of a deal with the Lakers. It wasn't. Everybody keeps saying, oh, Lakers need floor spacing. McGee only played 14 minutes. Howard ain't played too many minutes. When they needed floor spacing, what did the Lakers do? They put AD at center and had Markieff Morris. You know what I'm saying? That's all they do. All they do mix and match. Put other guys in there. You don't have to have a center in there. A lot of times, Exactly, Jose. Lugo, look at Lugo said a lot of people just watch the highlights. Do I think KCP got paid? And that's another thing. KCP get praise, so much praise for the Lakers, right? Don't get me wrong. Concrete was good. Now I have a donation right now, man. I definitely appreciate that, man. That means a lot to me, man. I don't have a donation button. But KCP, even for him to even hold the Lakers and do it, I would have loved to got Torian Craig. But KCP played solid. He hit, shots where he needed, but he wasn't dominant. And he's not. Like, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not 100% confident in KCP. KCP not a player that I'm like, oh, I ain't worried about it. We got KCP. No. KCP still up and down. Get a cash app? Yeah, I'm gonna get one. And if that's what y'all want, I get one. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong, but KCP, the Lakers paid them. He always got paid with the Lakers. So he can never look like, oh, that $8 million we gave him was underpaid. He been iffy the whole time, KCP. He finally played good in the time we needed. But, and let's just keep it all the way. I want to see now when Lakers play the Clippers, when a lot of guys do that. Not saying that, but Denver is not on the Clippers level. Like, to me, how I think Clippers, how hard they play the Lakers. And we didn't, come on, we got a Heat team. They did have, even though Lakers still would beat them, I'm not saying that. But without Dragic and them, like, come on. So you got to be mindful of these things there. Because a lot of time we playing the Clippers, a lot of these guys was nowhere to be found, man. Y'all need to think about that. When we played the Clippers, a lot of these players, these KCPs and all these guys who y'all like was nowhere to be found, man. The Clippers brings it to the Lakers, even though it was 2-2. But I'm just saying, it's a tense, and they have the talent level to match up. You know what I'm saying? You look at it. What's his name was no real matchup. Denver. Houston was too small. Yeah, I would love to sign Cousins. He said, Bron signed up these trades, we good. Yeah, but I'm telling you, most of the time, and I'm glad that I got this many people on live, because it's always like that. When you try to do so much going on, it backfires. Come on, only person we brought back was KCP. Boogie's still rehabbing? Yeah, I heard that. I heard Boogie's still rehabbing. I believe the Lakers was trying to trade for Bogdanovich. But another thing, a lot of teams don't really want to trade to the Lakers. And let me tell you this. This is another thing. If this was in season, this is how like sometimes team with cap space like to rob people. If this was end season, the way how good JaVale McGee is, We could have got a second-round pick from Cleveland. Simple fact, it's for space and it's in the offseason, and they know the Lakers just trying to clear money. Anytime people try to clear money, people take advantage. People take advantage. People take advantage when they sign it because Cleveland needed a center. They just lost Tristan Thompson. They need a backup center. I don't know if they're bringing Markieff Morris back. I don't know. I ain't really heard much about him. I heard one thing that they might. I'm hearing that they might. He might play with the Clippers. Jay Soul, you 100% right. He's in major decline. You're right, Jay Soul. And that's the same. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. He's in major decline. That's all I'm saying. I watched him play. I could tell you something about a lot of players on each team. I watch their weakness. I can see it. He's on the decline. He's not no LeBron James still putting him. He's on the decline crazy. Clippers don't got full of bums. Then you have to mind you, and this is another thing. You have to see how these guys play together down the stretch. Okay, let's say if Montrez don't play down the stretch the final minutes, it's how he gonna be. Our team chemistry was big. I appreciate that, Concrete. I definitely appreciate that. Chemistry definitely big. They can cut both of them guys. I don't like Jordan Bell. Jordan Bell's garbage. He can't make it. He don't finish around the basket like that. He don't finish around the basket. I don't know. And then he can't even play power forward. And then he's 6'7". He's slow too. Jordan Bell is garbage. He's over and I told people like, oh, Jordan Bell, come out, non-guaranteed. They need to cut him. He's slow. I don't like nothing about Jordan Bell, man. Oh shit! I'm just reading. They're saying Eric Pincus said McKinney has a long deal, what means a 7-year stretch if waived and stretch. Maybe they fully guarantee Bell and part McKinney to stretch. See, this is crazy. See, that's what I'm saying. Had to go through all this to sign Gasol. This is a lot. You don't want to keep stretching guys on stretch. That's what happened to Luau Deng. And his money's still on our books. I have to look at this guy, McKinney situation. So I didn't know that. Eric Pincus just said it. He kind of credible. I just thought when y'all said non-guarantee, I thought they was on the last year of their deal. You're right, Cox. You said Lakers will waive both, but if his money is, let me see if this guy McKinney is, because I don't. Lakers should have got Crowder. If Howard would have signed back, the Lakers wouldn't be going through none of this. That Howard just he make me dislike him even more now. He said Lakers could waive both. I know that, but Eric Pincus just said the Lakers can waive him. But you said Bell just got waived? You playing or you serious? Hope you serious. I'm trying to talk to y'all. I'm trying to keep y'all engaged. I know they can waive both of them, but Pincus just said the guy McKinney contract, he has a long contract. that the Lakers will have to, if they cut him, his stretch provision, he'll still be getting paid. So I really don't know. I'm going through this as we y'all, see this. Yeah, McKinney do. McKinney got 1.9. And look at his contract guaranteed. See, Jordan Bell definitely could get waived. McKinney, I don't know. They might keep him. I don't know. Who y'all like to see the Lakers get right now? Who y'all think? Because now with Gasol, and that means we have 11 players. So, and what my understanding is the Lakers not going to do 15; they're going to do 14. So 3 more spots left. What 3 players you think the Lakers need? I like Glenn Robinson. Anthony, you on the same page? I like Glenn Robinson. Yep. Sean said Boogie, Morris, or Kova. Why people like Kyle Kova like that? Kyle Kova, he can shoot, but he's another one. He can't guard nobody. That's a liability. And we don't have the shot block like he's a Boogie Keith and Robinson. I think we need another guard too. I don't said Lance Stevenson back. Yeah, that's what I said. Kova's washed. Like people go by names. You're right, Tyler Hero. You're right. My Galloway. That's you took the word. I'm gonna tell you my guys. Galloway. My guys is Boogie. I would love this happening. Lakers sign Boogie Cousin, Langston Galloway, and Boogie Cousins, Langston Galloway, and Glenn Robinson. That's I don't want Batum. I don't like Batum. Got no heart. I want Glenn Robinson. Glenn Robinson, Langston Galloway, and Boogie Cousins. Because we still need another guard. We still need another guard. So I think Langston Galloway would be perfect. A wing like Austin Rivers went to the Knicks. A wing like Glenn Robinson, and a wing like and the center like Cousins or Dedman. We're gonna need another center because I just want y'all to know that right now. Like I said, Gasol only played 40 games. We know Anthony Davis can't, and you can't just do that. We're gonna be back small again. Ain't to see him go to UNAD TV. Matthew Rodriguez. It's like 319. You're right, Jose. Let's get it. I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. He's not that bad. I remember he played with Golden State. He's not that bad, McKinney. Who my rookie of the year? My rookie of the year, I think this year. I want everybody to say, because Jose just posed a question. Who y'all rookie of the year? Oh, I got 400? Oh, thanks, man. Chan just broke the news, man. I got 400 subscribers, man. Appreciate that, man. Anybody, all the people subscribe, I appreciate that. Who my rookie of the year, I think, is going to be... who am I rookie? I'm gonna say LaMelo. For some reason, I think he's gonna pop from the gate. I'm gonna say LaMelo Ball. I like LaMelo, and you know I like too, but I don't know if he's gonna get too much run. I like Maxey, who went to Philadelphia, and I think what about Whiteside? I'll take Whiteside. I know we need another center. That I know for a fact. Thank you. He say just subscribe, man. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. Reggie Jackson, Cousins, and Morris. See, the reason why the thing with Morris, see, I like Morris. But the thing with Morris, we have to all take in consideration where the minutes coming from. See, we got you guys got to think about minutes now. Where is the minutes coming from? So now you can't just say, oh, Morris, Reggie Jackson want minutes. Okay, let's say this. I'm just throw this out there. Let's say the starting five is Gasol, Anthony Davis, Braun, KCP, and Wesley Matthews. Now let's say our bench is Schroeder, Caruso, Kyle Kuzma, Montrez. That's 9 right there. Not to say the front court. And Kuzma, you know what I'm saying? The minutes gonna get tight. Now if you get a guy like Morris, you bring him in, where the minutes coming at? And then what about the backup center? That's why I said no way we could get Cousins and Morris. It won't be no minutes. Def Gamer said he gave me a subscribe. I appreciate that, bro. Appreciate that. I won't start Alex over no Wesley Matthews. See, the thing is, this is what I'm saying. See, 1 minute I'm hearing a lot of people say, oh, floor spacing. Then you saying Alex Caruso. I won't start him on the Wesley Matthews. Wesley Matthews, you're going to need that. You're going to need Wesley Matthews. And then he signed for you need Bazemore signed already. Bazemore went back to Golden State. I start Wesley Matthews. And Taylor and Tucker, I would like for him to get minutes, but I don't know. Nobody want Paul Gasol on the Lakers. He old. Why y'all want because they brothers? Nah, nobody want Gasol on the power on the Lakers. Craig signed with Milwaukee, Eric. Lorenzo, how many games you see us winning this year? What is 72 games? I see 50, 52. Exactly. They just want Chan, you're right. They just want the names. Names do not win games. I like Brochure. Wayne Ellington. Yeah, I like Wayne Ellington. I appreciate that, Jay. He said, congrats, bro, on 400. I appreciate that. You know, I appreciate that, man. I think Kuz can play the 3 chosen one. I think Kuz can play the 3. You like Alex. There's nothing wrong with liking Caruso. He do play tough, but some people have to make their mind up. Y'all want floor spacing or y'all just want to play it? Because if you want the floor spacing, you want KCP and you want KCP and my man and Wesley Matthews. You want the floor spacing. Caruso don't give you floor spacing. The Nets gonna be strong. The Bucks gonna be strong. See, people think sometimes you always need a bunch of players. Like, oh, they got 5 new players. Sometimes you only need that one player to make a big difference. You need that one player that make a difference. More, yeah, they got Eton Moore. I like Eton Moore over Phoenix. Hawks got better, right? What about Boogie? I want Boogie. Lakers winning another ring soon. I hope so. Ricky Rubio be perfect for this team. Who's better, LeBron, Kobe? Gary Temple, I think signed. Now, we don't need no Ilyasova. Lakers need a center. Lakers need a center. We don't need no Ilyasova. See, the thing with Markieff Morris, where he gonna play? See, you have to think about minutes too. See, Lakers is based off chemistry, right? Our strength was chemistry and our big men, right? So if our thing was based on once you start now, you get these unhappy guys. Now, mind you, a lot of these guys sign on 1 year deals, and they ain't gonna be able to get no minutes. Mind you, Kuzma minutes gonna get cut. Okay, you got Montrez. He gonna want minutes, and you're gonna need a backup center. I don't know. Rubio not on the Suns. Rubio played with Minnesota. Phoenix traded Rubio. Phoenix got a good team. There's a lot of teams got better. You know who get on my nerves? John Wall. He got mad because they said they built around Bradley Beal. They supposed to. Did Montrez play center, but they don't want to play center like that. Bagley, which Bagley? He is too small. I agree, Hans. You're right. Trez is small. You don't want our strength was with this Laker team. People don't realize that we was big. That was our every time the Lakers play and they talk about the coach, the Marvin Bagley, the first thing the coach and even the players be like they was big. So if that was a strength, see, people are not looking at that. And I just want you guys to start looking at that. Our strength we was huge. We had 20 blocks. We led the league in blocks last year. So now our two out the three best shot blockers gone. I'm not saying Gasol gonna start over Montrez. I just threw it for instance out there. I was just saying that far as minutes. I don't know how they're gonna do it. Yeah, at the end we played small, but all the time that might ends the bubble. It's a lot of factors in that. Will be regular season MVP. I always bet on Harden and Giannis. They always going to just dominate the regular season. Look what David said. He said Marc Gasol was a defensive player of the year. He said, "What the fuck you talking about? What year was Marc Gasol defensive player of the year? If you think Marc Gasol played the same defense he played when he got defensive of the year, you bugging." See, this is what I'm saying. People talk and want to make themselves seem smart. Oh, he was this. I can say about a lot of players. I can sit there and say, that's like you can sit there and say, oh, this guy was an all-star. What you know what you're talking about? He not no more. 2013. That's what I said. You homie, you saying I don't know what I'm talking about, but you don't know what you're talking about. He not that defensive player he was back then. Same way like Dwight Howard. Dwight Howard was a defensive player of the year, but he was not the same defensive player he was back then. Howard not the same. Why? Yo, a lot of guys on this channel know Howard used to piss me off. He used to get the ball and he used to fumble a lot. His athleticism wasn't like it was back in the days. They used to throw Howard the ball, he fumbled. He's not the same. So for you to sit there and say, "Oh, he was a defensive player of the year," I could say about a lot of players. If they not that now, they not that now. He was defensive player of the year. You know who I like to get to? Frank. What is his name? Frank Smith. From New Orleans, the point guard from New Orleans. From New Orleans, the point guard. He was good. Frank Jackson. I like the Lakers to get him too. My backup guards is Frank Jackson or my man. Damn, I got brain freeze. Frank Jackson or Langston Galloway. Wing guys, I like. I take uh, Glenn Robinson and big man Cousins or Detman. See, big man. That's what I'm saying. It's not too many choice now. Yeah, Galloway or Jackson, I like them too. Bogdan the Hawks, Gerald Green for wing defender. I take him. You know his defense ain't all that, but you're on joke times. Reggie Jackson, thing with Reggie, I don't see that many minutes for Reggie Jackson, and I think he'd be disgruntled. See, people always have to keep that in mind. You have to think about guys who are going to be causing problems on your team. You don't want to load up and get a whole bunch of these guys that still feel they so good and feel they could play, and now they have to play 15 minutes. That's why I said that's the value of JaVale McGee. See, people ain't see that. Josh Jackson signed with Detroit. Appreciate that, Chan. See you later, Chan. Have a great one. Yeah, roster almost completed. You're right. Roster almost completed. Jalen Green. Yeah, Jeff Green went to Jeff Green went to Brooklyn. My top 3 favorite players of all time are right now. Appreciate that, dude, Little. Appreciate that, man. I'm glad you subscribed, man. I definitely appreciate that. That you do need fresh legs, Ryan. That's a good point, Ryan. Right now, all time, uh, 3 is tough, but all time, I'll say Magic, Kareem, and Kobe. Right now, I'll say Kevin Durant, Anthony Davis, and probably Luka. I like Luka Doncic. I like him. I like his game. You're right, K4. You're right. I appreciate that. Yeah, Luka's a beast. I trust Book. I think. I just don't think he's gonna get hurt again. I just don't think shit gonna be that bad for him. I just don't think Luka gonna get hurt again. I just think that God. I just think gonna work out. I just don't think shit gonna go that bad. If he get hurt again, it's like it's. I believe in this. I don't want to be too religious with you guys, but I don't see him getting hurt again. Oh, you think of Hoku from yeah, they say he's a good defensive player. No, you asked me who I like. You asked me the 3 players I like. This is a personal thing. This ain't you asked me game wise. You said three players I like. I like Kevin Durant. Always he's like one of my favorite players. Him, I like AD. I like Luca. Dudley, I heard the Lakers bringing Dudley back. That's another thing. That's why I said the Lakers only going to supposed to bring back 14 players. I heard they don't want to do 15. My order out west right now. Right now, I would definitely like for the it be every team, but I'm just saying right now. Right now, I say Lakers 1, Clippers 2, Denver 3, Dallas 4. Houston right now still got Harden. So I'm saying Houston 5. Phoenix 6. Portland 7. Utah 8. And New Orleans like right there. Yeah, but I got to say, he said right now, so Harden is still on the team right now. Yeah, I think Portland would be 7. I think, oh shit, the Warriors, yeah. I may pick the Warriors over Utah. I may say Warriors 8, Utah like 9. I think it's going to be tough at that bottom. Yeah, Pelicans could be. That's what I said. It's good. That's why people saying Lakers a lot. You don't want to take away your strength. Last year, Lakers defense was crazy. The perimeter. Look what you had up front. You had Avery Bradley and KCP was like putting a lot of pressure up front. Then I ain't leave out Portland. I said Portland 7. Then you had them big guys back there. You don't want to start changing your team too much. I don't know how good the defensive Dennis Schroeder gonna be. No, I don't know Pau Gasol. I mean locker room. No. We need no Pau Gasol. Pau Gasol, oh, he's 40. Like we don't need him. We don't need him. Don't need no Pau Gasol. I don't want because his brother there. I ain't with that brother stuff because they brothers. No. The Pistons. Oh, I'm glad I got Pistons fans a pit. I need to talk to you. I don't understand the Pistons move. Why did they give Mason Plumlee $25 million and give Grant $60 million? I think y'all overpaid, and then don't keep Christian Wood. Piston fan, talk to me, man. Talk to me. I don't understand. The Pistons like a real head scratcher. What the hell did they give Mason Plumlee that much money for? And what did they pay Jeremy Grant that much money for? The East gonna be a toss up. East gonna be tough though. I think the NBA gonna be real good this year. Yeah, I understand y'all lost Christian Wood. Like I don't like that. I don't understand that. You lose Christian Wood, and then for 41 million, and then you pay Mason Plumlee. The Pistons is head scratching. I ain't gonna lie. I thought that they took about what's the GM name? Weaver, Troy Weaver. What's Kendrick Perkins? Oh man, oh they good. Oh they got Troy Weaver up there. Troy Weaver. This is another thing. It's why another thing why when people sit there and say, I call it like it is. A lot of these guys, these commentators, sometimes what they do, even like Stephen A. Smith, and this is why I don't respect this. One thing about this channel, I said, when a lot of you guys said what y'all said, oh, this and that. One thing about me, I'm called it fair. Ain't no white, black, none of that. When it comes to basketball, I got to be fair because this way, when you guys watch me, y'all know y'all getting a real point of view of it. No matter if I like a player or not. Now, Kendrick Perkins, I know why they bigged him up because he's black. So like, oh, Troy Weaver, he's finally got his chance. He a good G. Same thing they said about Elton Brand. Troy Weaver, I don't get it. I don't get what the Detroit bringing Miles Plumlee for $25 million for what? Like $25 million for what? That's one. Then Jeremy Grant is a role player. Jeremy Grant is a role player. Jeremy Grant is a role player. You don't pay role players $20 million a year if you're trying to get better. If you want to rebuild, this is people talk, oh, they're rebuilding. And when you want to rebuild, let me tell you a way to rebuild. You rebuild with young players on young contracts. And then if you're going to pay a veteran, like a vet, you pay them. If you want to give $20 million for 1 year, you don't pay no 20. You don't do that. Grant is not that good. You're right. He's not 20 exactly, Steve. He's not 20 million nice. He's not that. He's a role player. He got to wait on somebody to get him his shots. Watch how bad he looked this year. I guarantee you, when February comes, people gonna say, "Oh, they should get rid of." Piston fans gonna be wanting to get rid of him. When you got a young team, you don't need to pay nobody a long. If you're gonna pay a contract, a 1 year deal. If you want to overpay for maybe a year. I ain't giving nobody no three. Now you killed your cap space. You get a bunch of young players, and if you're gonna get a veteran, have that veteran on a 1 year deal. Even though Grant not old, but he's not that. Grant he's not that. I believe Hayes gonna be rookie of the year. Killian Hayes gonna be good. He's gonna be good. That's another thing. How did Haywood? I'm glad you, Miguel. I'm glad you said something about that, Miguel. How you give Haywood that much money? This is why I don't understand, and this is why guys get fired. Haywood, you can see he's not the same player from Utah. He's just not that. He had time afterwards. He's just not that. He's not that same player, and he's not a difference maker like that. Why a team like this? This is what I said. I'm just saying. A team like Charlotte, y'all rebuilding. If you're going to rebuild and you're going to get young players, now you stuck with Haywood at that small forward position. Y'all not going to win. So now you stuck with that player at that position for 4 years at that salary. Now, if y'all do get, y'all may end up getting next year. Let's say next year come and they're in the lottery. Let's just say they're in the lottery. Let's say Charlotte in the lottery. And let's say a small forward that they want to draft this can't miss. Now what y'all gonna do? Now you got to play Golden Haven because he's making the money, but you got this rookie that's nice. If I'm gonna overpay for somebody, that's the only piece I need. Like for instance, like a team like Milwaukee. If they trying to hit and for one player, you can expect that. But I hate when I see bum teams overpay for guys and it's not going to move the needle at all. Charlotte is not going to do anything for he's not going to do anything for Charlotte. He's not going to get anything for Charlotte. You know what I'm saying? If I'm building a team, I'm not doing that. Because now you got 4 years. Now y'all got him to be like the face of your franchise, and I don't get it. You have to, when you're doing stuff like this, you have to be, yeah, he there for the money. That's another thing. And I'm glad you said that. That's another thing. He there just for the money. He want to go to Indiana. He want to go to Indiana. So that's one thing you don't want to play there just for the money. He know he ain't got a chance of winning. See, that's what I'm saying. These GMs and stuff, they get paid all this money. They don't see past this shit. It's not like you got a team and he know that. Like, oh, he could come in or they're gonna be winning. Like, no, you're not. You took the money because you really want to go to Indiana bad. He said Pat Beverly come to the Lakers. See, that's the thing. You have to, in this sport here and the way this thing goes, I don't think Charlotte gonna be no AFCs. I just think I don't see why teams do this. You got a lottery like team. Why are you trying to make a splash on a especially a guy that damaged good that's on the decline? Gordon Hayward is on the decline. We all know that. That part I don't get. I'm not paying. That same thing with Chandler Parsons happens. You see the guys on decline, not even what it is, and you still sign them that type money. So everybody trying to get the next stuff. You're right. You're right. You're right. My thing is that's sometimes it hurt your team. Now you get a guy like him, knowing look at your team. Now this is another thing with LaMelo, right? This is another thing, right? I'm gonna say this about Charlotte. Now LaMelo is considered like a can't miss prospect, a super talented player, right? Look on that team. What a young piece they got that's like that. That you say, okay, I see them two as my future. Like how you may see like Ingram and Zion, like you may see a Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum. You know, you see like two guys like how you saw Ben Simmons and the B. You saw that. Charlotte, PJ Washington is a role player. He's a role player. Let's just keep it. He's not a guy you be like, I can these gonna be my guys going forward. So if LaMelo got that type of talent, he got that. He looks the bill as he gonna be that guy going forward for your franchise. Like you got two guys like these two guys. Like Boston's from the gate, they was like Tatum and Brown. You know, you can see like some guys like that. You don't see no PJ Brown not like that. You don't see nobody. No, it's not no Monk. Monk is not like that. So my thing is this: not saying you have to tank. I'm not saying anything like that. Nobody's saying tank. But this year draft come up. They said it's supposed to be a highly top line draft. Not saying it's supposed to tank, but you get a guy like Gordon Hayward. Now I'm not saying he ain't gonna do nothing for y'all. He's gonna help y'all some, but he may help y'all to win enough games where it kills y'all out of y'all lottery. Y'all, when the team is sorry, this is how I would build the team if I'm a GM. If my team's sorry, and I'm trying to get cornerstone players, young cornerstone players first. If they consider LaMelo cornerstone, who else they consider cornerstone on their team? Nobody. Nobody. So you want to at least get that second young, like can't miss prospect on your team. And the best way to get that if you picking the top of the draft. You know what I'm saying? And now you're getting veterans to keep you out of that way. So now you stand mediocre. So they can get Jalen Green. You know what I'm saying? You don't want that. Building a team, the way to build a team is you look when you draft them, you want to give yourself, let's say they say take 3 years to rebuild. Out of that, let's say you got 3 lottery years. Out of 3 lottery years, you want to at least get 2 out because it's hard to get 3. But you want them two guys that you be like, oh, early. Even though when this one, Jaylen Brown was just like so. They said automatic, they seen it. That Jaylen Brown was going to be good. And that's what you want. You at least start your team with two really good young players. And then like build from there, like I could build around that. Right now, Charlotte don't have it. They don't. PJ Washington's all right, but we all know he's gonna be a role player. I want Langston Galloway. I want Langston Galloway. Perfect for the Lakers. You know, that's the mistake teams make. Teams keep doing the same thing over and over. Over and over. You got to connect with your fans. The way I build the team, if I'm building a team, I'm getting in the community and tell my fans, listen, like how Philadelphia did. They said trust the process. You got to let your fans know this is what it's going to be. So if they're going to come support your team, maybe the ticket prices get a little cheaper. But for them 3 years, you're building something solid. Building something solid. When you start having a high price play now, what's going to happen to get rid of them? You got to attach like how the Lakers. You got a high price player, a bum in Moscow. You had to attach a number 2 pick and D'Angelo Russell, who just number 2 pick 2 years prior. To attach that just to get some salary relief. That's what I'm saying. That puts you in positions like that. You get Gordon Hayward, now you're winning, and now you want to clear up some money. Now you have to maybe attach a PJ Washington with him in a pick or something to the league. Yeah, you got to. You got to. In this game here in basketball, you have to be smart. You have to deal with reality. You have to be smart. And the worst thing you want a bunch of bad contracts on your team. It's gonna be hard. Watch how hard it be for Detroit. Watch how hard it be for Detroit. No, I don't like Jordan Bell. He's slow. I don't like Jordan Bell. They have Rozier, but they got Rozier. They got I don't know. Yeah, I'm telling you, it had to. I had to. You had to be smart, man. You got to be smart and build the team the right way, man. You got to build that team the right way. Then nobody want to play for the Knicks. The Knicks right now, they doing well. Don't get me wrong. The Knicks is doing it the right way. What they doing, they getting guys and picking up assets. You want to just take a bad contract? They take the bad contract, especially because the guy only have a year left, and you have to pay them for it, a draft pick. That's the right way to do it. You got to tell your fan base like what the Knicks should do. Let their fan base know, listen, this is the direction we going. Have the fans rally behind them. Like even when the Lakers was losing, a lot of Laker fans got behind a lot of them young guys. They love the Jordan Clarkson, love the D'Angelo Russell, love the Brandon Ingram, Julius Randle, you know, Lonzo Ball, Josh Hart. You know, the Lakers love that they young. We got attached to them young guys. We got attached to them. That's the way you have to do. Kenny, you 100% right. You 100% right. We definitely need another combo guard, a wing defender, and a center. We need a center. We need a center. I like that Whiteside and Galloway. Yeah, they definitely a lot. The draft, like I said, was solid. Just got to have people have to come right in your program and do what they have to do. The Lakers are new Warriors. Why you say that? The thing, Warriors was dominant. I don't think the Lakers dominant like that. They're a good team, but I want to see them play against the Clippers. It seemed like every time they played the Clippers, they won, but it was, Denny. I think the guy Denny, he went to Washington. I think Washington should get Whiteside or Cousins. I think that guy Denny. Matter of fact, I think he may be Rookie of the Year. I think Denny gonna be Rookie of the Year. I forgot about him. I know I said LaMelo. Nikina, I don't like Nikina, and Kevin Knox has no heart. They on Jeff Teague with Boston, and Jeff Green is with Brooklyn. Vince Carter for what? The Lakers? Nah, he old. I don't stay away from old players. No, Denny ain't doing that. I just say I think Denny. I think he got a chance of getting Rookie of the Year. I think he's gonna start all the batting from Washington. I think he's gonna get enough. That's my Rookie of the Year. I forgot about him, Denny. I think he's gonna be in position, minutes wise. He got a little experience. I think that he gonna be the number one pick. I mean, Rookie of the Year. Yeah, Vince retired. I don't want no Vince Carter. I want no old players like that. See, the reason why hard because Kuzma don't make no money. Well, nothing to do with no Michael Beasley or Germany Lin. Nothing to do with neither one of them. Nothing to do with neither one of them. Patrick Williams, I think he's a good player. Germany Lin is a gimmick. See, I don't know how AD's signing. See, now it made me think that he may take a little bit less since that deal with Gasol. Because that deal with Gasol, I'm a little confused. Because I was understanding the Lakers was strictly tight when they had them when they had the four man. I mean the tight. No, nothing to do no Germany Lin. Lakers don't need that. Germany is not at all what the Lakers need. The Lakers need like a Langston Galloway, somebody with defend, who can knock down shots. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely appreciate that, fellas. I think Wiseman gonna be a good player. I think he'll have a good year. I think a lot of these rookies are gonna play. I think this class gonna be much better than people think. I think a lot of guys gonna have good rookie years. I like Maxey. I think John Wall will be good coming back, but I think he's starting off with the wrong foot. Why is you worried about? Because they said they built around Bradley Bill. That got you want to get traded. I think that's stupid. You want to get traded because they said they building around Bradley Bill. Who else they supposed to say? He been there. He been there the past couple years. He stepped his game up. Both years he was hurt. This is his team now. They get more for Brad Bill than they get from John Wall. I know I'm falling asleep. I know. Kuzma, Caruso for Buddy Hill. I ain't crazy about Buddy Hill. Yeah, but I need all you guys subscribe, hit the like button. I'll probably do another live tomorrow. I'll probably do I think I should get my StreamYard back. I don't know, tomorrow, probably Tuesday, I think I get that back. Yeah, John Wall, yeah, he doing too much. Yeah, but I'll be back on probably tomorrow, Tuesday. I know gonna be a lot more breaking news. Like I said, Lakers still got like 3 spots. They not going 4. Thanks, team flight. Yeah, shit been dope. I definitely appreciate that. They and see that's another thing. Like that's why I said they definitely got to get rid of them other 2 guys. That they just picked up. Thanks, Sean. Appreciate that. I definitely think yeah. Because the Lakers, my understanding, they only he said get you some coffee. You'll be here tomorrow. Appreciate that, Sean. This is the new ESPN. Appreciate that, Jose. Jose, I definitely keep coming through, man, because you know a lot of shit, man. You know your shit. But yeah, I think they definitely got the because I'm hearing that they definitely bringing back Dudley. Who's Chris Smooth? I don't know Chris Smooth. He said coffee. Yeah, I know. I don't like coffee either. But yeah. Yeah, but I definitely appreciate that, man. You guys definitely been great, been supportive. Yeah. Oh, word? Okay. I'm gonna look him up, Chris Smooth. But you guys definitely been supportive. You guys hit that like button, y'all subscribe. Tonight been real big for me. Oh, he got 5 million? Damn. Yeah, I would love to do something with him. Def Game HD. Yeah, you guys definitely been supportive. You know, this been crazy. I wasn't suspecting this. I just jumped on out of some anger and shit. Yeah, I was expecting this, and like I said, you guys definitely it's been like one of my best as far as live. I think it's been my best live. Number wise, it's definitely been the best live. You know what I'm saying? I know, Sean, I ain't been getting no sleep with all these moves. You're right, Steve. Maybe I do have to bring that emotion. You're right. Maybe. You know, it hit me because I just think that when people see Steve, you like a lot like me, Steve. We watch basketball, you have to watch the whole thing. I tell people that when you watch the game, you just have to watch everything. You have to watch patterns. A lot of stuff do patterns in the league, and a lot of these GMs make the same mistakes. And if, like I said earlier, if you're building a young team, stick with that format. If you got a couple of veterans, you got to get the right veterans. You don't get the veteran, you paying $20 million, it gonna kill, and he's really not that guy, it gonna kill you young guys. You know what I'm saying? You get the veterans where they can come off your bench, they know their role. You get a veteran like, for instance, you get a veteran like a Trevor Ariza, perfect. That he gonna come off your bench. You're gonna pay him this amount of money. He got a 1 or 2 year deal. You get players like that. You don't get guys who still feel they good and still getting 20 and things like that. And you don't get them type guys. Because now they be in the way. They start complaining, they want to win. You get a bunch of young guys, and then you see who's. I don't know what's up with Brandon Ingram, man. They should have been did that. I don't know what's the hesitation. I don't know if they gave him a physical. I don't know what's going on. Do I think 40 million too much for KCP? I don't. Kinda I do, because I think he got. If it wasn't for the bubble, I think he played well enough. It wasn't great. It was great for his standards. I think he hit shots when we kind of needed it. Like he did a couple big shots. Well, I don't trust KCP where I could just be like, oh, we got him and he's consistent. I'm that much confident. He's still got a lot more proven to me, KCP. But now all these moves, how are we gonna have cap space for next year? How you gonna have cap space for next? Because Montrez deal is his option, not team option. KCP got 3-year deal, so that's on the books. Dennis Schroeder, like it's a lot. Sean, who your team? Sean Ayala, who your team? Who your sports team? Who your team, Sean Ayala? Exactly. I agree with you. Tricks, I trick. Got to get rid of Cools. Oh yeah, Lake and Buccaneers. He definitely got to bring his stock up. No, not no for no second round pick. Kuzma's much better than people. That's another thing. He's much better than people get. Second round pick? Hell no. They're not starting him. AD ain't playing no center. AD made that clear. They could 3-peat. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a lot because I want to see how these minutes go by. Because we got 3 more spots. I'm not even counting the 2 guys that's been brought in on the trades. And I don't know if one of the spots going to be Jared Dudley because I know Lakers said they want to bring him back because he was a positive influence. So I'm curious how this minute's going to go. Because they need another center. They can't. If you try to go in the season and just rely on Montrez, somebody 6'8", and the old Gasol, you're in trouble. Yeah, Kuz can score. I agree. I am sexy. You're right. Kuz can score. Kuz need 20 attempts to get numbers. He is kind of like a Chuck. I kind of see what you're saying. I know you probably mean that exact number, but I kind of get it what you're saying, Derek. You can imagine a Laker bench. Think about this. Who could be Laker bench? Schroeder, Kuzma, and Montrez. God damn. Schroeder, Kuzma, and Montrez. The reason why I'm hearing that Schroeder may come off the bench because the ball handling. They feel LeBron to be starting, so all he need would like maybe KCP and Wesley Matthews. And so Schroeder be running for the second unit. This is what I'm hearing. I don't know. But that's a hell of a bench. Kuzma, Schroeder, and Montrez. The reason why I don't know if Montrez will start because that's a center. I don't know if you want to start Like he plays center sometimes, but I don't think you want to start at center. It's a big difference. Oh yeah, I like Mohawkless. I like Mohawkless. I ain't starting no Caruso over no. Yesterday came up big in Game 6. Mm, let me give you that. Like y'all, he was solid. Like no, I don't like Jordan Bell. I'll tell you good. But now to me, this stuff is confusing because a lot of you guys keep saying shooters, shooters, shooters. Caruso don't space no floor. He don't space the floor. So why would you start him? That's why I'm confused. That's why I said people like who they like. They turn a blind eye for you know when it's a person they like, but when the person they don't like, they have something to say. They sit there and say, "Oh no, oh this guy's not a floor spacer." That's why they ain't want McGee. McGee not a floor spacer. Gasol is. But then on because they don't like McGee, so they want to say it's parts of his game that they feel don't work. But then when they like a player, oh, we have Caruso. But what about Wesley Matthews? Wesley Matthews is a better shooter than Caruso. I disagree with that. He's not the best on the ball defender on the team. I'm telling you, I watch him play. I don't see where he's so special. I hate keep talking about it because like I always saying like, damn, they always saying something about Caruso. But the thing, I don't see nothing special. His handle, ball handling, passing, offensive ability, his jump shot, none of that is like is nothing. His defense is not like how people make it out to be. I watched the game. When you watch the game, I seen guys go by him real quick. I seen Tyler Hero one move go by him. I seen Tyler Hero do that. Couple moves swings on went by. I seen. Well, I hate to say the guys on Denver because they went by a lot of people. I seen them, seen Harden and all of them. I seen um, Dame, Avery Bradley. You could look at him and be like, oh, he played D. There's no movement when a Kuzma don't lock nobody up. He don't lock nobody up. Caruso don't. You see him. He and play it. He giving them fits. Where he comes in handy, I tell you what the stuff he do. He do little things like okay, a guy come and they probably beat his man. He may run down. He may hit the ball from behind a person. They may have a free layup. He hustle back. May hit the ball. A loose ball may be on the floor. He may get it, but he's not like the defensive guy like y'all making him out to be. A defensive guy, guys see him, their eyes light up. When Caruso defending somebody, you could watch them, their eyes like they be a super aggressive. Watch next time you watch a game. Watch how aggressive players be when he's guarding them. It's not like he's stopping them from getting to the basket or stopping them from getting their shot. That's not the case. Avery Bradley, you could look and be like, damn. When you watch the game, you could say, damn, look at that Adidas, man. Caruso don't have no Avery Bradley beat people on that. He be in their ass. Avery Bradley be in people's ass. Caruso is not like that. He'll play and he'll be on this side. A guy may turn his back. He run and hustle and may make a hustle play over there. But one-on-one defender, he's not that good. You're right. He's not the player he used to be. On transition defense, but he's not on the football defender like that. He more people. I think people get mixed up with defender more to a guy that's a hustle guy. He on the line of a hustle guy. You don't look at him as a defender. There's a difference, defender and a hustle guy. I seen guys play defense where guys don't get their shot. They always look to pass when certain guys on them. I see guys' eyes light up when they see him on them, and it forced them sometimes to take a bad shot. That's what people have to look at. That's what I said. When you watch the game, I watch it. Go pull up any game and watch it. You don't see where he guards somebody and player have a hard time getting to the basket or having a hard time shooting a shot. They get their shot and do everything easy and is at will. I see people beat them off one dribble. One dribble they pass them. I'm not here to bash them, but that's what I say. I don't see what people see. Yeah, I don't see what people see in this guy. Dwight caused all these problems, man. He should just sign back. Yes, he do be like in the right spot, like when the balls fall. Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, I've been on 2.5 hours. But whoever didn't subscribe, please subscribe. Yeah, he blamed him for saying they ain't call him back in time. He realized when he hung up, they might be on the phone with another free agent. He should. Oh, it's crazy. He crazy. But I need you guys definitely subscribe, hit that like button. Subscribe, hit that like button, and put your notifications on. I'll be going live tomorrow, most likely. Appreciate this, man. Terry, what's good? I ain't see you all day. 100, fellas, 100.